Hey guys, and welcome back to the Groove. And today I'm here with Noah Richardson. Yay. Thank you
What's
so
up?
much for coming on to the pod. And also, thank you for giving me a little backstage VIP thing to a show that you had recently.
Of
That was
course.
super
Of
cool.
course.
It
Thank
was
you.
so much fun. That was like part of your little three-show tour, correct?
Yes, that was my first headline tour that we did in the Northeast area, Atlantic
Mhm.
region. Yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. Well, congrats on that.
Thank
How
you.
was that tour for you?
Dude, it was crazy. It was so fun. Yeah, it's my first like headline shows in these places, so
Mhm.
it was definitely a little scary because you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's gonna show up. But they did, It's like, because I've been on tours before and stuff, and but just when you're posting to the internet and all that stuff, and you see people commenting, and like, all right, people are listening, but then you see them in person,
Mhm.
it's like, wow, this is incredible. So
Yeah.
yeah, it
And
was
in
really.
Philly, you even had like a little after party thing, which was really cool. I wish I could have went, but I couldn't.
I
Um,
didn't. I got to go for like 20 minutes. I'm
oh
not
my
even.
gosh.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that happened, but
Oh no.
yeah, we can get into that.
Yeah. Another time. No, but that's like super cool because I know a lot of people ended up actually going to that. So
Oh yeah.
how does that like feel for you too? Like you get people to come out to the show and then they actually want to hang out with you at a bar after. Like
Yeah, just can't believe people want to hang out with me. That's pretty crazy. No, like, yeah, like I just wanted to do that. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to make like a sense of some community and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, I there was what's it called, like, in like June of last year, I was like in New York and I saw one of these bands I'm like a fan of, Phone Boy, and then they had like a an after party, and then so I like went to the after party and like they were all there and like all
Mhm.
like the opening bands and stuff were there, so I was like, that's super cool. Like,
Yeah.
I can like um plus I don't know, I just wanted to kind of feel like a homecoming thing. I wanted
Mhm.
everyone to get together and like have a good time. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was an awesome show though. Everyone was having fun.
thank you. That's so I want. So I want.
Yeah. So when did you like start getting into music first? When you were younger? Like how old were you?
Um, this is all right. Where do I start here? Well, it's like a mixture of like uh, let's see. There was like a couple things happening at the same time. It was like Guitar Hero, and
Yes.
then like um, then like me and my brother every night. So we like slept in the same room. We had bunk beds, and we would watch movies every single night together. And one of the movies we would watch like on repeat was Back to the Future.
Hmm.
And so I think that was a big moment for a lot of people picking up a guitar, like the whole Marty McFly
Yeah, yeah,
moment. And then all the all the music that I got like in the car with my parents and stuff, like they just kind of the way like my parents would talk about music, they kind of felt like just really important people, and they felt like heroes to them growing up. So
yeah.
then they became kind of my heroes and stuff. So then yeah, I just started gravitating towards wanting to play guitar and to liking music, and that's where it kind of started. It's a deeper
Yeah.
thing, but yeah.
Who would you think is like the first, like the artist that really got you and you're like, I really want to play music now and be like this person?
The very first,
Yeah. That you can remember.
that I can remember, I would say, so very early on, I was a big, big, big Guns N' Roses fan.
Mm,
I was a big Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith fan.
interesting.
And then I wanted to be like, when I was like a kid, like I would always be singing like Axl Rose in the car, which was very annoying to everybody else in the car. Um, but yeah, so I would do that. But then my music taste would like kind of develop. So this was kind of like the mid 2000s. And I got influenced by like my brother and sisters, like my older siblings' music.
Mhm.
So I really got into like Fall Out Boy and like early Panic at the Disco and like My Chemical Romance,
Hmm.
stuff like that. I would say like Fall Out Boy was like very, very big for me to get into to music. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. Me and my dad have seen Fall Out Boy together. It was a good time.
I've still haven't seen them, so I'm very jealous.
Really? They're
Very
pretty
jealous.
good live.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you remember when your first show was? And what did that feel like for you?
My first show or my first like
Like your performing
singing
show?
like my own show. My
Hmm.
first show was um in 2021. I played at Milk Boy. It
Hmm.
was my very first show, and that was interesting. Yeah, that was we sold it out, which was crazy. Yeah, we had a sold out show for my very first one, which is a very, I guess, I then quickly realized afterward that doesn't happen every time. But what's it called? Yeah, that the show almost didn't happen. Like
Oh
immediately
wow.
before, yeah, we were driving to sound check, and all the streets were blocked off,
Mm.
and we're like, "What is happening?" And then I called the venue, and they're like, "Yeah, we just had a CO2 leak with our like the taps for like the beer,
Yeah.
and they had to shut off. They had to like evacuate almost like
Oh
the
my
whole
gosh.
city block because there's going to be an explosion potentially." Um, and I was terrified because I was
Hmm.
kind of relieved that we were not going to have the show because I was terrified. But
Yeah,
thankfully, we went through with it because it was a good time. We had a good time.
that's crazy. And then the back of your mind, you're just like, oh my God, this could blow up right now. Like the whole time.
Yeah, yeah,
It's kind of
yeah.
terrifying.
That was funny. Yeah.
How have you as a musician changed from your first show to now?
Um, I definitely suck a lot less. I hope. Yeah, I mean, from my first show, I don't know. I don't feel like I knew anything what I was doing.
Mhm.
Maybe like I did a little bit, but that was like my first time like really playing with like a band and all that stuff. I think I've just definitely grown as a musician, just like more
Mhm.
experience. Yeah, I would say that.
Do you have any like pre-show rituals to like get you locked in?
Pre-show oh, I probably do. I like to what I'll do is I'll stomp my feet like really hard against the ground to
Okay.
kind of like ground myself. It's like a grounding myself,
Hmm.
in like a very aggressive way. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but yeah, I'll try and like ground myself. And I find that something wrong, like not terribly wrong, but something like wrong will happen before like almost every show.
Really?
Yes.
What is like the worst? Well, obviously we have the bomb like thing. Like
Oh,
Milk Boy almost
Jesus. Yeah. Oh
exploded, so
my
that's
God.
probably like the worst one.
There's that. Yeah.
But are there any like that are kind of close to that?
My first like headline show for in like 2022, I my guitar like I was like ready to go on stage and my guitar just like
Mhm.
dropped off my neck and
Oh.
fell like on the ground like right before we were about to go on stage and it like didn't work for a
Oh
second.
no.
So I was just like, of course this is and I didn't have another guitar. So I was like,
Yeah.
great, of course this is gonna happen. But sometimes I like when that happens because it moves my brain away from like being nervous.
Hmm.
It's like this, or also like when something goes wrong and I find out like I'm not dead, you know, like I'm still alive. I'm like, all right, cool. Like we
Yeah,
can,
you can still roll. It's kind of like
yeah,
a like wake up exp like moment where you're like, I'm gonna go on stage and this kind of feels surreal, but then like something wrong happens and you're like, no, like I'm just a normal person. Like
yeah.
everything doesn't work.
It's like nobody really cared.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, like people are still gonna have fun either way.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and that's the other thing. It's like kind of weird because when you go on stage, everyone, like you could have had the worst day of your life, and then you go on stage, and then everyone else knows nothing about what's going on, and they just
yeah,
see you playing. Like,
yeah.
how do you kind of deal with that if you, because you have like these issues before shows, and then you have to
Yeah.
just go on and perform. Like, how do you kind of get over that hump?
Um, that's a great question. I think there comes maybe a level of professionalism just to
Hmm.
kind of like not like ignore your emotions or anything that's going on, but maybe sometimes you can channel whatever happened into the performance. But yeah, I think there's just a level of professionalism. You got to just be like, whatever's going on, either channel it into the performance and also like also you're on stage like you're with your crowd, like you're with your people, you know what I mean? It's like
Hmm.
what could possibly be better than like what you're doing, everyone's here together to like listen to
Hmm.
this music and like let's just have a good time. So I'll try my best to not let anything affect me on stage.
Yeah, you seem like a very like community driven person with your music and just like your fan base and everything about it.
Thank you.
How do you, what makes that so important to you? Like, why do you think that is kind of your thing?
Um I I don't know, like I don't know. I just love my people. Like
Yeah.
what's it called? I think a lot of people I was like fans of too, like early on, just like understanding like how kind of cult like they were. I think that kind of rubbed off on me and kind of
Hmm.
something maybe I want to create. But like I don't know, I just like it's like deeper than the music, like
Hmm.
just kind of want just want some like sense of community and like togetherness like with this.
No, yeah. I mean, music brings people together all the time, but it's
Yeah.
better when the artist promotes that. Because
But
there are
yeah,
some who are just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna perform for you, but like, get away from me. Don't
yeah.
talk to me.
Um
But
but no, yeah, I don't want that. And also like
mhm,
I want the sense of community because I think it's cool like you know people are starting to be like now like oh like yeah like I met you at like the Noah Richardson concert like
mhm,
stuff like that means so much to me. That's so cool.
yeah,
Like um people could have like their first date at one of my concerts or
yeah,
like or like meet like one of their best friends and like
mhm,
um I think what's cool is like if you like I'm a big fan of Dominic Fike and if someone else says that they're a fan of Dominic Fike then like I already have a connection with you.
yeah,
I feel like we already connect on multiple levels, more than one, just
mhm,
because of like Dom's music and whatever else. And I just think yeah, that's a crazy thing. That's a cool thing.
yeah. Because now, like you just said, like a first date or something, like you're kind of this could be the center of like major life events for certain people, and like you
Yeah.
might not know that. But it's like it could just still be happening and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've had so a couple people, I just had this couple in Texas. They reached out to me, they're like, hey, we're gonna use like one of your songs for like our first dance song at our wedding. And I was like, okay, yeah, just send me whatever you need. And like literally a year and a half went by and they just sent me the video
Oh.
like a couple weeks ago and I was like I can't believe
Mhm.
like you would pick it's just like it's a very surreal experience. I'm even having people being like yeah like this is me and my girlfriend's song like this stuff it's cool like it's
Yeah.
that's like what I do it for. I want
Hmm.
I want people like be in the car with their because I loved like in high school like being in the car with my friends and be like yeah like check this song out. I'm like well like
Hmm.
no like I loved it like and just
Hmm.
that's kind of the stuff I want to be a part of.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, and you're a part of it, so it's working.
Yeah, yeah, it's great.
Well, you label yourself as funeral rock. Can you kind of explain what funeral rock is?
That's kind of my way of kind of like a tongue-in-cheek way of slightly explaining my backstory and
Mhm.
also like the type of music I make. So I grew up in a funeral home, if you didn't know that. But
Okay.
yeah, I grew up in a funeral home. A lot of like my early songs were written in that funeral home. Um, and yeah, I think this just had like a huge impact on my personality and my life. Um, which I didn't think when I was living there, but now that I'm not living there anymore, I
Hmm.
do notice it definitely. Um, but yeah, that's just a way of explaining it.
Yeah. So how do you think it has kind of impacted the way you interact with people and things like that living in a funeral home?
Um, sorry, I have to burp. Um,
You're good.
um, I would say you can definitely develop something called like a gallows humor, if you know
Hmm.
what that is. So like, um, 'cause when you're just dealing with like really dark stuff like all the time,
Hmm.
you kind of like I feel like everyone around me, like growing up, has kind of has that sense of humor.
Hmm.
Whatever. So you definitely develop that, but you also develop just like a good sense of compassion for other people, and you're I don't know, you just see everything. You see so much. Like
Yeah.
you see so much. What's it called? Yeah, you see a lot of things that other people maybe don't usually get to see. And I had
Hmm.
that experience of like when I was younger, going to other people's houses and then realizing like that they don't have dead people at their house.
Yeah.
So, oh, so this is like not normal for me or for them. So, yeah, I would say it's definitely affected my personality and like my sarcasm and like my humor and
Hmm.
just being able to like be there for people and I don't know, I guess be a better listener maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, when you're around things like that, like you realize how important life actually is, and then you
Hmm.
take less things for granted. And
Hmm.
how do you think that's kind of impacted your journey through being like a musician? Like, do you think you're more of like, I'm gonna do what I want and like just figure it out on the way because of like maybe not taking things for granted?
Well, that's kind of why I started music
Hmm.
because was gonna be I was gonna be a doctor. I was a pre-med student at Westchester, and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And then I didn't love it.
Hmm.
Um, what I really loved was music, and I was like, you know what? One day, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Not gonna be here. And that sounds morbid, but it's like, you know what? I have one life, and if I'm gonna put all this time and effort into something, it might as well be what I love to do.
Hmm.
Let's give this a shot.
Yeah. Does that like thought kind of creep into your head like every once in a while with like music? Do you ever hit like a wall where you're like, oh, this is so hard, like I don't want to do this?
All the time,
And then yeah, and then you kind of have that
all,
realization again.
all the time. Yeah, I think that's what anything, but
Hmm.
yeah, it still can happen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I have that like literally every day. I'm
yeah,
like, oh my gosh.
it's still life.
Yep.
Still
It just
life.
happens.
Yeah,
So now we're gonna be on a little of a lighter topic, but let's bring it back up. But you opened for Young Gravy in 2023,
yes,
um, which is kind of crazy. Is there any other artist that you would love to do that with or for in the future?
that I would love to open for. I would love, I would love to collaborate with. I think I would love to open for like Maggie Rogers.
Mm,
I love Maggie Rogers. I would love to open for Dominic Fike
yeah.
or like Jeremy Zucker. Um, who else do I like to open for? I love to collaborate with like we're on stage and like they're singing with me. Brandy Carlisle.
Mm, that
She's
would
my
be good.
She's my favorite singer of all time.
Yeah, she's awesome. That would be really good. I'd pay to see that.
She's my favorite. I would pay her like any amount of money, please. But I'm not.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, she's my favorite.
But how did this Young Gravy like situation happen? How did you end up opening for him?
Um, I ended up getting picked to like play for a college, like at their festival, and they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna be opening for Young Gravy," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Just kind of like that.
Yeah, it
At
was
the
just
time,
random.
like Young Gravy was like the biggest, like he was like everywhere.
Yeah.
He was like everywhere, and I was like, "This is insane."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. It's a cool time.
I feel like when you're in kind of like your position of being a musician like that, you get all these random offers and like just random things that happen. Are there
Yeah,
any other like notable random things that you've done?
yeah. Well, I opened up for the Plain White Tees last year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I
That's
opened up for the Plain
crazy.
White Tees last year.
Um, has there been like any other like random things that have happened to you before also? Not even just like playing with other people, but just like anything in the music world specifically.
Oh, I'm sure. Random things. There's probably tons of it. I mean, recently, which was crazy, like I'll have this feeling. I don't know if you'll have this feeling, but like I have this feeling when I'm posting to the internet and stuff. Like I don't think I'm like a real human being.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like I'm not sure if I'm like being perceived, or like
Yeah.
but like when someone like I had this guy who's like a big like Philly sports beat writer like follow me. Like I followed him like forever. Like he's on the radio like
Hmm.
stuff. And he like followed me. He was like I was like, yo, dude, thanks. And he was like saying like him and his wife were like a big fan of my music and stuff.
Yeah.
Then they came to the show and I was just like, oh, I'm like a real person. Like that's crazy. Like
It
I'm
is
like, oh,
weird.
it's weird, you know? It's like, damn, I'm actually a real human being. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. No, I
Um,
have that feeling sometimes too, where it's like, obviously, I know I'm a real person when I'm like with my circle of people, but
sure.
like being perceived by people I haven't met yet, but they know me is like, it's wild. And I'm not sitting here being like, oh yeah, like I'm huge. I literally get like 12 listens a pod. Like, it's fine. But it was weird to me one time someone actually at a show like knew who I was, and then they were like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like you're that girl on the groove. And like they started like they like
Yeah.
said something that I like mentioned in my podcast about like my life of like classes or something. And I was like, wait, this is actually so freaky.
You'd
I
be
was
like,
like,
yo,
wait,
leave me
it,
alone. No, I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
No, but it's so weird. I'm like, what the hell? But
I just yeah, it is crazy. Like I just
mhm.
started getting like recognized in public.
Yeah,
I
that's
started
weird.
getting recognized in public and which is freaking me not freaking me out, but it's
Mhm.
like I'll be like, why do you know who I am? And I'm like, oh, I like do
Yeah.
this for like whatever. But like that means I gotta stop dressing like shit. Like I just gotta stop going out like looking like shit,
Right.
Like,
Because then they're like, oh my gosh, can I get a picture? I love your
no, no, not right now.
music. Like, I'm
I just
sorry.
don't
I'm
run
literally in
around.
my PJs, like picking up milk from Wawa. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
no.
I look terrible. I smell terrible. Please.
Oh.
Sure. And then yeah, and then they post a picture and like, dude, he smells horrible. I'm like, oh, dude.
That's so funny.
But yeah,
Well, now you've like being recognized in public is like you've reached like the next level of like whatever. Like you're climbing that ladder of
yeah,
like popular musician to the point where now you're getting recognized. It's just gonna keep going up.
yeah, which is scary.
Yeah.
It's really scary. Yeah. Yeah, I think about that. Like, I started thinking about that all the time. Like, just being like, um, when people be like, yeah, I can't even go to like the grocery store.
Yeah.
Not like that's happening. I'm like sounding like what's the thing on TikTok? It's so funny. It's like my steak's too juicy, my butter's too buttery or something. That's so funny. But I'm not trying to
Yeah.
sound like that. It sounds like I'm like fucking whatever, but I don't know, it's just interesting. Very
No,
interesting.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be something weird that you're gonna have to get used to. So it makes sense. Like, it's just freaky. Like, I can't even imagine like going out and getting recognized all the time. Like, that would just, I would be like, oh my God. Like, now I just feel like I'm a museum and I'm like an art piece that everyone's just looking at.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I think for me it's like I have so much like self-hatred that like
Mhm.
I can't like fathom like why do you like me? That sounds super dark. But like that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm
No.
not trying to make it super dark, but it's just like I'll be like, okay, I made it dark. Sorry.
No, you're good. I like understand what you mean
Yeah.
because it's like you see yourself every day. You know everything about yourself. So it's like, of course, there's some things that you don't like about yourself. And
Yeah.
then when other people only see the Noah Richardson that's on Instagram and
Yeah.
like the guy who wrote Tangerine, and then they're like, oh my God, I love this guy. But they don't know you. Like, it's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. But not weird bad.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's not weird bad. It's just
just
like,
like interesting weird.
hmm
Intriguing
something
weird.
you're gonna have to get used to.
Yeah.
It's freaky. But and you also do a lot of self-promotion, which is probably another reason why you're starting to get recognized too. Because I remember you did a whole like reel about going to like an Eagles tailgate thing. And you walk around and then you sing and like tell people about your music. Do you think this is like kind of your most successful way of like marketing your music?
Yeah, I would say the internet is like the biggest way
Hmm.
to do it. Um, the thing I do hate like being on my phone.
Yeah.
I hate that my job is like so much on my phone because I just get so trapped in like
Hmm.
um, just fries your brain. It actually does. It is this damn phone. You know what I'm saying?
It is that damn
It
phone.
is that damn phone. But yeah, because I just hate spending like I used to get like very conscious of like screen time and like all that
Hmm.
stuff, and that breaks my heart that like we spend so much time on our phones, like
It's so bad.
so bad. But yeah, when it's your job too, it's like they're part of your job, whatever. But it's how you connect with people, you know.
Hmm.
It's how you connect with people and get the music out there and get everything out there. Um,
Yeah.
so it's a beautiful thing. I used to hate making TikToks, but I kind of like it. I
Oh,
like
really? That's interesting. I
I do
hate it.
like yeah, I kind of like I used to be like that
Hate it.
too. I hate sometimes how much time it takes me, but I was really interested in film and screenwriting before
Hmm.
I did music. So I think I'm able to being able to bring like I like the visual stuff. So like being able to create the visual world behind my music
Hmm.
and like myself be able to do it is like so cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool. It's another mode of creativity. So
No, yeah, it is super interesting. But like it's just I guess it's like the effort that's like annoying because it's like, oh, now I have to post again. Like, oh, it's so annoying.
yeah, like before I just got on the call, it took me like an hour to make like one thing.
Yeah, it's
And I was like,
crazy.
yeah,
And like I remember in the beginning, like when influencers were just TikTokers, and I was
yeah,
like, oh my God, they don't even actually have a job. Like they're just talking to their phone and like it's
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then when I started making content, I was like, oh wait, it's actually a
Yeah.
lot of work.
Oh, I would.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
That's how my friends will view like my job to be like, oh, dude, you like
Yeah,
this and that. It's like, dude, it's not all glam and glory, man. So
right. It's hours of me sitting on my phone, figuring out what the trends are, figuring out when I can post, when I can't post. Like, it's ridiculous.
yeah, exporting from CapCut. Oh, it's too big. I gotta, delete it and then do it. It's
It's annoying.
steak is
And we're
too
like
juicy.
complaining about it,
Steak
but
is
then
too.
someone's gonna watch this and be like, oh my God, their life is so hard. Oh,
Yeah,
they're editing.
we're big time complaining right now.
A1 complainers, it's
They won't
okay.
play. This I yeah I sometimes I need to pinch myself because like I used to work in warehouses. I used to
Mhm.
work in like I used to do it all like to try and get to this point and
Yeah.
it was hard work, and sometimes gotta keep that perspective.
No, yeah, you do. Because at the same time, like, it is easy. It's just mundane, I guess. But it's
Yeah,
fine. Okay, the Zoom is ending in like 7 minutes. So I'm gonna
yeah. How are
stop.
we on the? Were we
So Tangerine was kind of your song that like took off for you. Is there a song that you wish took off instead?
the rest of them? Oh, I'm kidding. I mean, yeah, but let me. All right, let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Uh, damn. I was gonna say like 7 Minutes in Heaven did really good, but like that was the song I think when we made it, we were like, yeah, this is the song that's gonna do it. And which it does um like like I don't know, listening back to like all the footage from like tour and stuff, like you're just hearing everyone like sing it, and you're like, what the fuck? It's just like crazy. It's so crazy. What's it called? What's a song I expected to blow up but didn't? Let me think, let me think, let me think. Sorry, it's gonna take me like 2 seconds.
No, you're good. Take your time.
Longer than 2 seconds. I would say a song I expected to blow up. I thought don't there's a song I put out called Don't Leave Me in
Mhm.
2023. Uh I always forget about, but I thought could have blown up. Recently the EP is still like fresh, so there's still time like on EP, but I think um my producer who worked on the EP, Charlie, and a lot of the people who listen to it think Comes and Goes is the best song on the EP,
Mhm.
which is the was not released as a single. I've really promoted that song, so maybe I should. But
Yeah, maybe you should get out there.
I should probably, yeah, I gotta make more TikToks. I gotta make more TikToks for sure. Um, but Sally's doing pretty good.
Mhm.
I don't know if Role Model like helped or hurt like that song. Maybe it helped.
Yeah,
I don't know.
who
But
knows? But I know that some people have like a love-hate relationship like with their number one song. Would you say that you have that with Tangerine?
no,
Okay.
I don't. No, I don't. Because at the end of the day, like this is a dream job. And
Hmm.
like for it to have the impact that it has and affect people, again, I gotta like shut my like ego up and realize like, dude, this is like this is incredible. Something you made like is affecting people's lives. This is what you wanted to happen. So yeah, it's no, I don't. I don't. I do like maybe I'll get a little bit salty and be like, oh, like I wish you guys liked the other stuff as much too, or like the other stuff was your favorite song, but like I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah,
Yeah. Do you have a song that means like a lot to you, like more than your other songs?
means a lot to me more than my other songs.
That kind of like, I don't know, it was like a personal song for you or something.
I think they're all personal in some way. I would say Gifted Kids. Like recently I would say Gifted Kids was one that was like definitely meant a lot to me.
Hmm.
Um yeah, as I'm like getting older, that's kind of like what that song was about and like kind of reflecting that feeling.
Hmm.
And yeah, that definitely means a lot to me.
Yeah. Do you have like when you're writing songs, do you have kind of a narrative in mind that you're like, oh, this is the story I'm telling? And like, are you the kind of person who's like, I want people to know what story I'm telling and like be like, yes, this is what this song means? Or are you more okay with like people taking the song and making it about something that they relate to more.
Um, yeah, I'm definitely a fan of keeping things, having like a narrative, but keeping things vague enough where you can plug in your own like perspective or like your own memories, or like your own vision to it instead of it being like so specific that you are kind of pulled out from it.
Yeah.
I think Phineas talks about that a lot. He's
Hmm.
Billy Eilish's brother. Um, and I agree with that. Yeah, like keeping things vague enough to that you can put your own spin on it.
Yeah. Is that like a conscious thing that you have in your mind when you're writing? You're like, oh, this is a little too on the nose. Let me make it a little more vague.
uh, maybe, maybe not. Like sometimes, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it was like easier for me to write lyrics before, but like I don't. It feels harder now. I don't know why it feels harder now.
Do you think it's because of like kind of like expectation sort of like
That's
seeping in?
probably a part of it.
Yeah.
It's probably part of it. I think so too. What really is like affecting me now with like everything I do is like I'll read the comments on like all sorts of stuff and like everyone's kind of like an expert on things. Like people will point out things that like I would be like only a musician would point this out.
Yeah.
Like they'll point those things out and I'll be like, "Oh wow." Like it's kind of interesting. That is a little bit scary. Um yeah.
Yeah, everyone's an expert at everything now, and it's really annoying, actually, because it's like, can I just live? And like, can you just like leave me alone?
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think I got that way with like the Stranger Things finale.
Yeah.
Like everyone, like regardless of like what you thought of like whatever, but just like, can we let the experts like make their thing, And then people are talking about like literary devices and like all this stuff, and I was like, guys, like, what are we talking
It's
about
a
here? Like,
show, like it just have fun. Like,
yeah,
no, like
yeah,
I remember I watched it and I was like, wait, this was actually kind of fire. And then I went online and I was like, wait, was it good or was it not
yeah,
good?
yeah. So I mean, you'll go online and be like, wait a minute, was I wrong? Like, I don't, I don't know. What was something that you like? Art that you consumed that like you personally liked but like everyone hated.
Oh my gosh. I literally, it's on the tip of my tongue because there was this one movie that I loved, and everyone's like, I hate this
It's
movie.
like the worst movie ever.
Oh my God, I can't remember what it is because I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
But I do this all the time. Like, I'm like the type of person who has like the wrong opinion on things. Well, actually, this is gonna sound so pretentious, but I listened to Cameron Winter like when he first dropped his album.
Yeah.
And I loved him. And I remember I'd show him to my friends. I'd be like, you gotta check this guy out. Like he's weird, but like he's good. And then
Yeah.
I would show it to my friends, they're like, what the fuck is this? This is horrible. I was like, no, it's not. Now he's
Mhm.
playing Carnegie Hall and he's on SNL and
Yeah.
everything else. And I'm like, okay, where were y'all before when
Yeah.
I showed you this and you hated it? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So that's another thing that's annoying is that people like will be like, no, it's not cool. But then like someone who's an influencer or something is like, you guys have to listen to Cameron Winter and Geese. And now everyone loves them. It's like, okay.
So, the first time I was hit up by a record company was, I think, like Atlantic Records,
Mm,
a while ago, and what's it called? It was like the like it was like such a huge deal for me for someone to hit me up, like whatever. And then like I was like all excited. And then I watched like a couple months later, they were like working with this band, and I was like, who's this band from like New York? Oh, this is like cool, whatever, blah blah. And then like didn't think much of it and like whatever. And then that band is Geese.
yeah.
It's crazy. And I love Geese, dude. Geese is
Dude, they're
fun.
so sick. They're so sick. But it's like the same argument that people have with Black MIDI and like that whole thing. they're like, oh, they're so weird. But then other people are like, they're geniuses, like they're so good.
Yeah.
Now they're like huge. It's so odd how that works.
Which I wonder if like that's what you want, like a
Mm,
whole other side to hate you, but other people to like be like cult like love you, you know?
yeah,
It's interesting.
it is interesting. I can't even imagine like we were talking about you being in like the middle of people's like happy moments in their life, but like
Yeah.
imagine like you're a topic that people are arguing about of like, no, this song is so good, and then other people are like, no, it's awful. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, maybe that is I'm too
Put the
fragile
world
for
around
I'm
your
way too
feet.
fragile for that kind of to think about that.
No,
Uh,
right. Don't think about it, sorry.
yeah, thank you.
I planted a bad seed.
Thank you.
Don't let it
I'm not
grow.
going to sleep tonight. Um,
Let it grow. That's crazy. Um, but this is like nearing the end of the interview because we're reaching 45 minutes.
what the hell, man?
But this one was fun. This was so
This
fun.
this
Now I'm
was
gonna ask you, like, who has kind of supported your journey the most in this
who has supported my journey the most.
journey?
I would say, um, my dad. My dad's a big rider. What's it called? My dog.
No,
He's a big supporter. He's like, I'm starting to put him in a lot of videos. Um, Taco Bell. Taco Bell has been there. Uh,
not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. They've commented on my shit like a couple.
Oh,
They have commented on my shit a couple times, so we're praying.
free Baja Blast at the next Noah Richardson show.
That
Kidding.
would be cool. That would that Chipotle is a dream collab.
Ooh,
Love me some Chipotle. What
I
else?
might get that later, actually. Make me hungry.
I'm about to get it again. Uh, I don't know what else. I can't even think right. Um, but yeah, some big supporters.
Yeah. And now it's your plug hour. Whatever you have coming up in the future,
My plug hour.
let everyone know.
Hell yeah. When is this coming out? Do you know?
Literally Tuesday. Quick turnaround time.
Literally two. Let's all right. What's going on? What do we got going on? So we are planning for more touring this year, which will be trying to hit the Midwest, trying to hit the South a little bit, Southeast a little bit. We're also going to come back to the Northeast. We're trying to expand this operation, you know. Playing in Westchester, Pennsylvania, where I went to school, February 12th. We are playing at Station 142. Um, Come by if you can. We're gonna have a good time. Um, what else we got going on? The dentist appointment on Tuesday. You
Hey, if
guys
you're
want to come?
this
You guys
way,
want to come support this? Come let me know. Oh, we are playing Thon with Penn State. February 21st. I don't know if everyone could get into that. I could double check that, but we are playing also Mojo Fest, Happy Valley,
yo.
April 18th, Saturday, April 18th. We are playing Mojo Fest. It's going to be a fantastic time.
Mm,
Um, yeah,
that's awesome. Well, you're a busy man. Got a lot coming up.
we're doing it. Dentist appointment. I think I'm seeing my ophthalmologist as well on Wednesday.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Staying healthy.
thank you.
It's important. But thank you so much. This was very fun, and I would love to come see you soon at a show. Um, but for the listeners, everyone make sure you follow Noah Richardson on everything.
Yes,
Stream his music on every platform and get
please,
to
for the love of
it.
God, please.
And always remember to stay groovy.